wanted to talk about Raz B, okay? Now, I know that's a very precarious picture of him there. Look, it wasn't a lot of pictures I could find of this man. I was trying to find one that I could crop out and make it look right, and that was the best that I could do, okay? But Raz B from B2K, the boy group from like the early to mid 2000s, the one that basically where they was all sleeping with one another, and it's all come out, and we're all acting like that these guys do not have soul ties with one another. We're acting like these guys have not been in each other's mouths and anuses. I don't know why we acting like that has not happened, especially after all of the info that has come out. But if y'all want to keep pretending, I'll keep pretending too. You know, we look. I feel like we all like that religious grandmother that we see that one, that we know what's up. We know damn well you ain't had no roommate for 35 years that's your lover, but we just gonna act like that in front of grandma. We gonna act like that in front of the public. Now, damn it, it wasn't these boys' fault. At the time, it was the management around them and the parents that sold them. We're going to call it what it is. Now, Raz B had actually went to IG to post this. Let me show you what he posted. He said, just found out that certain B2K members got me blocked. I just feed your kids, ninja. They must be protecting, well, I can't say that word because of the algorithm, but you can read it. They must be protecting Hollywood people, period. But he was talking about his band members, okay? He was talking about his band members because they were the same ones that have been protecting each other from the alleged sexual assault that Raz B has been alleging for the very longest. Now, I'm going to keep it very real with you. Raz B is somebody who has been through a lot of trauma, that has succumbed to a lot of bribing and a lot of intimidation. So now pretty much his credit is ruined. Now I am going to say this. If Lifetime can come in and take his story and put out Surviving Chris Stokes, they're probably working on this now. Those documentaries take about, 12 to 24 months to put everything together, and they do it on the low and on the hush-hush. But if they can come together to piece this ish together, they could truly take Chris Stokes down for all of the stroking he was doing on these kids. And everybody need to go to jail. Just like everybody need to go to jail with the R. Kelly shit, everybody need to go to jail with this. Now, just to take you back through some of the allegations, Raz B has literally been alleging that there was pedophilic behavior going on within B2K via Marcus Houston and Chris Stokes in particular since the mid 2000s, but nobody believed him. He's been screaming this from the mountaintop for over a decade, and now people are finally hopping on the bandwagon. Why? Because now it's finally acceptable to accept that a man can and possibly had assaulted another man. Let's call it what it is. Back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody accepted that a man or a boy could be touched by the same sex. It was a lot of homophobia going on, and they just dumped all this shit on him. They said, you're crazy, you're gay, you got issues, you're bipolar, you're this, you're that. They dumped everything on him. Now, he already looked like he got a lot on his mind, but he definitely carried a lot on his heart, carrying this shit for many, many years. Are any of us surprised? No. Now, some of y'all may be thinking, well, damn, Storm, if Raz B saying that Chris Stokes assaulted him, if he's saying that Marcus Houston popped him in the booty first, if he's saying that they was all messing with each other, why would he ever talk to him again? Why would he ever go and do a concert with them? Why would he be around them? Why would he still be hugging and taking pictures with Chris Stokes, with his abuser? Because I know damn well I wouldn't be taking pictures with mine. I would be molly-whopping and monkey stomping mine every single time I saw him. It would be so much of a fight every time I saw him that he wouldn't even want to work with me at all. Then y'all wonder why Raz B even came on the tour just to pull himself off of the tour. The man has been tortured, and he's never really truly gotten over it. And I don't really know what you can do to actually get over this type of abuse, especially when the very people that perpetrated it upon you won't even admit that they did it. Literally, this man has been looking for an apology for 15 years, and this apology that he's really not going to get. Now, when all of these allegations started coming out, Raz B was allegedly also on drugs at the time. He put out some crazy sex tape at the time when everybody's sex tapes was leaking. The dude for Pretty Ricky, Ray J's was out. Just everybody was doing crazy shit on their iPads back then. But with all of the shit he went through, with all of the alcohol, with all of the drug allegations, it does not. To me, it does nothing to his credibility. To me, I believe what he's saying. To me, this man has not had enough attention on his story. And here's why. The moment that he exposes the whole truth and nothing but the truth about what went on in B2K, he also has to expose what went on with Usher at Diddy's house. He has to expose what went on with Bow Wow. He has to expose what went on with Tigger sleeping in Usher's bed. He has to expose everything that went on with NSYNC and that manager that they had that was rubbing all up and through the crack of their ass. He has to expose everything because there are a lot of people that are involved with this. People, this is the industry. This is what they do. This is what Hollywood is built on, and this is what a lot of your stars, especially the child ones, go through in order to make it. So it just kind of happens like this. You got a talent, you get picked up by somebody that's a manager, you're a teenager, you can't really go to school no more because you got to focus on your music. You are the breadwinner for your family, so when your manager approaches your parents and says, he need to come stay with me, I need all the boys to come stay with me. Now, I'm just going to assume that none of these boys had a father in their life, because there ain't no way in hell that my child is going to go live at another man's house. I don't give a damn if it's with 3 other kids his age or 10 other kids his age. My child is staying with me, and anywhere my child needs to be, I will take him. That's just the way I get down. When I came up, I wasn't even allowed to do no sleepovers. I didn't know what no sleepover was until I was sneaking in and out of basements and running out through the back when the people came home. But I'm just saying, we done all been there. We done all ran out of a basement or two. We done all been chased out the park by the cops and you getting hit over there by the White Castles. We done all done it. Just call it what it is. But that doesn't negate this man's story. And so I really hope that it can be told. But at the same time, Raz B is scared, and every time he starts to tell us the truth, he retreats back. And so I just don't know how else I can actually, give you guys this story, except to point out a couple things to you. 2 of the main perpetrators of the abuse, according to Raz B, was Marcus Houston and Chris Stokes. Now, Chris Stokes is it Chris Stokes or Chris Stokes? I always get it confused. Well, Chris Stokes was stroking something. Now, Chris allegedly got Marcus first, okay? Then Marcus was getting the rest of the group members. However, what you guys need to know is that when I did a little research, I realized that around the time that these allegations was coming out from Raz B, Marcus Houston had a couple songs where he was kind of telling on himself, right? So Marcus Houston's song "Pop That Booty" from 2017. It wasn't, to me, this could be about a girl shaking her butt and twerking, or it could also be about popping a man's cherry, popping that booty. He wasn't going to say busted cherry, of course, because that would be a little bit too obvious, but you can put 2 and 2 together. And then the next one was mattress music, right? Now, this could be about a man and a woman making love in the bed together, or it could be about the fact that allegedly when Marcus was digging down Raz, Chris would be laying in the bed with a teddy bear with a long polo on and no drawers, pleasuring himself to this sick shit. So, y'all let me know what you think. Do you believe Raz B when he says that B2K is protecting PEDOs? Because I certainly believe him. This is what Hollywood is built on. This is nothing new to me. This is why they go crazy later on in life. This is why Raven Simone is out here rubbing and munching on a white girl that clearly says she ain't gonna never have no kids with her, and I'm still trying to figure out how they gonna have kids. This is why Orlando Brown is in the situation that he's in. This is why they all end up messed up. Michael too. What was him and Diana doing? We just need to keep it real. We need to keep it all the way real. Even Marilyn Monroe had allegedly messed with a 16-year-old boy that turned out to be a mafia man, Gianni. I'm just saying, it's a whole lot of that goes down in Hollywood that I don't think y'all get, and we ain't even gonna get into Shirley Temple. They was all running through that girl. They was all running through her. All right? Now let me leave y'all with this here. Just in case y'all don't remember, these videos back in the day was all over World Star Hip Hop, all over YouTube's, but a lot of them got taken down by these record labels and managers. But I want to bring them back. So let's take a trip down memory lane. We'll be right back.
You know what?
Wait, there were rumors allegedly that Fizz was with Bow Wow. Was that true?
No.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Bow Wow used to always come over to the house in Diamond Bar, and Bow Wow used to always come to our spot. They used to always fit in, bro. Bow Wow used to always hang around.
Used to dress alike.
And I've always seen some weird shit before. Trust me, I've seen some.
Raz,
I'm calling y'all this morning. Why is Omari going on radio overseas and in New York saying I have bipolar and that I take pills? Answer that question, because it only came from one place. Because right now I'm upset, and I'm affected, and I've been affected since I was 13 years old, Marcus Houston, since I came to live with y'all. So do me, hold on, let me get it out, and I'm gonna shut up, and hold on, let me say what I gotta say.
shut up.
I didn't tell you to shut up. I said, let me humble myself, and then I said, I'm going to shut up so you can talk. I just want to get out. Why is Omari... Marcus, you're not listening to me. I called you. Nigga, I called you. I called you this morning, Marcus. Why is Omari... I'm trying to talk to you, but you're yelling at me. You're yelling at me. Nigga, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, nigga, hang up. You fucking bitch.
Made us do stuff. They still to this day never said sorry. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's never really said, Raz, I really got your back, thank you, because you know what, me and Boog was in a room together. Chris Stokes put us in a room together and made us do stuff together. You feel me? Me and Jarrell, Houston. So it's like I've been protecting people for a long time. I have nothing to lose. I have no one to fear, and it's tacky, and I don't give a fuck about B2K. Fuck B2K. You know what I'm saying? I am B2K, and if shit ever gonna get right, niggas gonna have to come clean. Cause you're not gonna live. You're not gonna sweep anything under the rug. I was molested by Chris Stokes and Mark Houston, and that's the truth. Period. My truth is the fact that Chris Stokes had me and Jarrell Houston in a room sucking each other's dicks. My truth is that hold on, Judy, hold on. My truth is that J Bug had sex with fucking Leslie. You get what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with everybody's blaming, pointing the finger at me, but ain't nobody backing me. So this ain't nothing that you can do. This don't even have nothing to do with you.
But you're not being back just because you haven't got the film scene shot. Like they haven't even shot none of the.
I don't even care about that film. I'm producing The Boogaloo Kid. The movie's already funded. I own 8% of the movie. I don't care. I'm not tripping off the movie. I'm talking about the principle, and you know what I'm talking about because you're a God-fearing woman. You know what spiritual warfare we're fighting.
But on the principle, you haven't been left out. We just haven't got West Coast anything filmed yet. Everything's been on hold since they've been back.
Oh, I'm not tripping, but I got a problem with Fizz. I got a problem with Fizz.
What's the problem?
I got a problem with Fizz because Fizz is the first person to take it in his fucking asshole, and he want to make it seem like I'm a motherfucking homo and like I'm crazy and like there's a problem, like I did something to him. I never did anything to nobody. Some tapes got out.
I'm just saying, even taking a trip down memory lane there. This man's story has never changed. So why is everybody in the industry, why is everybody turning a blind eye, acting like what happened between these guys didn't really happen? Why are y'all not understanding why this group always has this weird energy one another, with this weird relationship where as much as they really can't stand each other now in adulthood and manhood, they really can't ever get 2 steps from one another because it's called soul ties. It's strong in the blood, it's strong in the mud. We'll be right back, people. We're going to talk about Prince versus the IRS. Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounce that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea, and in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order and check out today.